Hello my fellow Elimuraia people. Here is your host again, Rungwe Mtetezi, and I'm delighted to bring you the second and final part of my exclusive KISWAKINGE episode with Mwassa Jingi. But before we proceed, you should know that the long-awaited new curriculum for Tanzania's education system is now complete and ready for implementation. According to the Tanzanian Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Professor Adolf Mkenda, the new curriculum will take effect in 2025, as reported by the Daily News in May 2023. Hey, that is May this year, it was reported. This means that students graduating from Standard 7 that year will enter secondary school under the new system. In the proposed curriculum, Kiswahili will remain the main language of instruction in primary schools. However, private schools that prefer using English will still have that option. While this decision may continue to benefit English medium schools and the overall business model, it also perpetuates the segregation in our education system, as Mwassa and others interviewed for the KISWAKINGE documentary pointed out. This issue is particularly prominent at the primary level, where English is not effectively taught in public schools, mainly catering to low-income families. Consequently, families who can afford expensive English medium schools will continue providing their children better language learning opportunities. A significant change in the newly proposed curriculum is the structure of primary education, which will now end at Standard 6 and consist of 2 stages. The first stage will cover 2 years, that is, class 1 to 2, while the second stage will span 4 years, that is, class 3 to 6. The main objective of both stages is to help students develop reading, writing, and mathematical skills, KKK, which in Swahili stands for kusoma, kuandika, and kuhesabu. Additionally, life skills will be enhanced during the second stage. Students will begin class 1 at the age of 6 and complete class 6 at the age of 11. English will continue to be the language of instruction at the secondary and university levels. However, as you're about to hear, Mwassa, a supporter of using English as a medium of instruction, emphasizes the need for qualified teachers and improved teaching methods to effectively teach English at the primary level. This will ensure that all Tanzanian children have an equal opportunity to learn the language and succeed in secondary school and beyond. The new curriculum holds promise for improving the quality of teachers, teaching materials, and teaching methods. However, its successful implementation remains to be seen, as these are the very areas where the current system needs improvement and needs help. Chinese themselves, they embrace their language, so Germans teach their people in German, but they learn English as a language. What do you think about that? If we Tanzanians do the same?
I understand what you are saying.
Yes.
You know, every country has its own culture.
Yes.
These countries, they are already developed countries.
Yes.
They have their things in English in their language from beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they teach foreign languages in their schools is quite different the way we do here in Tanzania.
Mm.
For example, when I joined in Diplomacia,
yeah,
we have a Diplomacia center in Dar es Salaam.
Yes.
And I went there for postgraduate.
Mm.
They have 3 languages.
Yes.
Arabic, French, and I think in the Spanish.
Yes.
Española.
Yes.
These 3 languages, the way they are taught at that center is quite different the way we learn languages in our classrooms.
Mm. Okay.
You are taught very differently. And that is why all over the country, the way they teach foreign language, it is
what is the difference? Can you help us a little bit understand there the difference?
They teach writing as a subject.
Mm.
They teach speaking as a subject.
Mm.
They have laboratory for language.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you are doing exam, you have a written exam.
Mm.
You must spoken exam.
Yes.
There are so different ways of teaching you a foreign language.
Yes. So you think for us, we are not capable of doing that yet?
It is not easy because the way we are teaching our children any subjects apart from language in our classrooms, no one will be competent with any language the way we are because we don't have even laboratory to teach language. Teaching language is an art. It needs a lot of things, a lot of tools, a lot of these things, which we cannot afford. What we teach our language is only a teacher and probably one book.
Mm-hmm.
So that cannot satisfy. So our learning language is very poor.
Yes.
And we cannot say that once we take Kiswahili as a medium instruction, still English will remain as a second language. We can do that, but we must be sure that the English is gone.
So I hear you saying it's okay, but it's not now. Like we can do it, teach our people in Swahili as a medium of instruction, and teach also English as a subject. Yeah, but you don't think now is the right time to do that. Is that correct?
Not only right time, I don't see the reason.
You don't see the reason?
Yeah.
Just mention one reason. For example, we consider ourselves a country where Swahili originates. Yeah, we have Zanzibar, we have Tanganyika, so we have Tanzania. And it seems to me a little bit strange that we as a host country, where Swahili is, having its special day, even South Africans are teaching people Swahili there as a subject, and other countries in Africa do that. But we as Tanzanians, we start teaching ourselves in English, or we still want to hold on to English. Don't you think we are supposed to start also preparation at some point? We as Tanzanian use Swahili, so Swahili takes over, and we still keep English as a subject.
Yeah, my reason why I prefer to use English as medium instruction is very simple, as I told you from beginning.
Yes.
Kiswahili now is becoming our mother tongue.
Yes.
So because Kiswahili is a mother tongue, we teach it at a primary school as a language. You know, once a language is spoken, is written, that language cannot die.
Yes.
But we are sure by not using English, not writing it well, not speaking it, eventually it will die. We will remain saying, okay, we teach English as a subject, but actually it will never help us. If, for example, now, at least we switch from secondary school, we begin with Kiswahili. Still, you have a problem in communicating. Now, think if now we take English as a subject from grade 1 to university or wherever. No any Tanzanian will be able to communicate in English.
Yes, if we take Swahili, you meant Swahili.
Whether in writing or speaking. For us, you need to know your culture.
Yes.
You need to understand your environment.
Yes.
You need to check your heritage. For if you can analyze Tanzanian system the way we are, you can see it, we will have English as a second language only if English will remain as a medium instructions. If we take English, we remain with English as a subject only, English will be
die
a second
here.
language in Tanzania. To be able to write, we want to be able to communicate. And then, for example, you want to force people to go to Germany, say, okay, me, I'm coming here in Germany to study engineering, so you teach me in Kiswahili.
So you say it works for Germans, it works for Russians, for Chinese, but it will be a problem for Tanzania to do that.
Look, in the past, for example, people went to study in Russia.
Yes.
They spent 1 year to learn Russian first.
Yes.
Likewise, the same in Germany,
yes.
the same in Ukraine, whatever. But now, all these countries, Russia, China, or Germany, whatever, now they have the universities which they are using English as medium instructions.
Yes, yes.
So if you go, you know English there, you're starting from the day one, learning your degree, because English is already there.
Yes, yes. But that to me it seems like it's more a business decision. They want to make sure they accommodate all these foreigners who wants to come to their country and learn in English. don't you think?
Business also. We need business also.
Yeah, but they still teach. I'm one of those, actually. I studied in Russia, yeah, and I learned the whole year, as you said. I had to learn Russian, and then I started my degree the second year. Yeah, and at that time it was early 2000, and there was no a lot of English courses where you can learn in English. But now they are coming more and more.
Along your course.
Sorry?
Using Russia, it was difficult for you to learn, isn't it?
Yes, it was difficult for the first year. Even when I started the program itself, the first year, I didn't understand much. I started getting comfortable maybe the third year. Yeah.
So for us as Tanzanians,
yeah,
I still argue that let us continue. Kiswahili is a mother tongue.
Yes.
We speak it in the street, we speak it in the office, we write almost in Kiswahili. So Kiswahili will remain and they will flourish. But English also, we need to have at least English and the Kiswahili so that we can integrate it very well with the world, in business, in every sphere.
Yes. So just in conclusion, Mwassa, thank you very much. Walk us through your suggestion. What are you suggesting should happen right now, where we are?
I suggesting,
yes,
if we can, it is very simple to move to change the system of education. If we are using one language, we will all our pupils will learn equally at every level. Whether secondary school or university, because all they will have a background of the same English. But currently, this system is now segregating our children. When they go to secondary school, others they know English, and others they don't know. The same when they go to universities, others they know. So, if we change the system, we use English as a medium construction for the whole system as a language submission for the other country.
Yes.
The betterment will get that our children will be equally educated. But if we find that is too difficult,
yes,
or if we say that is too colonial to officialize English as a medium instruction for everything, then it's better if we remain with the current system. If we remain with this system,
yes,
then we must develop a new ways of teaching English as a subject in all public schools. It should be taught well. So at least when a child finishes primary school, at least he will be or she will be able to communicate when he starts to Form 1.
Yes.
English is not taught well at a primary school. If we want English to be taught at a primary school as a subject, as we are doing it now,
yes,
first of all, we do the good teachers. Every teacher will be teaching at primary school English as a subject. It should be a degree holder at this time. Because even teachers who are teaching at the primary school of Kiswahili, those who are teaching English, themselves they don't know well English. So if we want to remain with the starter core, we need to improve the methodology of teaching.
So improve the quality of teachers. Needs to improve.
Improve the quality of teacher in English, and also the material that we use.
Yes.
At least that will improve English and then we can also add some period. But instead of teaching my English once a week, at least three times a week, maybe that or 4 times, whatever.
Yes.
So if we want to remain with this system, we need to make sure we have best teachers and we have best methods of teaching that can help. But another problem which I didn't address it well.
Yes.
If we decide to go, for example, government can say, okay, now we want to use Kiswahili as a medium instruction to universities. Yes. I'm sure some universities still will remain with English. You cannot compel them to change. That will be an awkward system.
Yeah, so they should be free to decide.
If that free is there, then still we will remain with segregation where others they cannot compete well in employment or whatever because of lack of language. So we need to harmonize this system. To make sure we have a system which gives every Tanzanian child the equal opportunity to compete, to learn, to do everything.
Yes, yes.
Tell you one point.
Yes.
I think there was a research which was conducted. I don't remember with which institution or which organization.
Yes.
They went to rural areas to ask the parents.
Yes.
If you have to choose your child to be taught, you would like your child to be taught using Kiswahili or English.
Mm.
All those who were interviewed, they say they prefer English to Kiswahili. Even themselves, they didn't know English.
Mm. And what were their reasons?
The reason is that the child or his child will be well exposed to the world.
Mm. Yeah.
You can learn well everywhere.
Yes.
You can write well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, even we who contribute into newspapers using English, we are very few in this country.
Yeah.
Simply because people, they cannot communicate.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot write good English.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So while we are still sick, we don't even know what is the sickness we are suffering from. We want to move from even poor to bad to worse.
Yeah.
I have to put my suggestion into order of preference.
Mm.
The first, I prefer that we change the system. We use English and medium instruction for the whole country, private and the public. But if we see this is too expensive, let us remain with the current system, but let us improve it.
So now maybe you can conclude your points if you have anything to say. And now I want you to speak to all Tanzanians in Swahili, because this is the Swahili program. So we want to make sure they hear you well. Mr. Mwassa.
I'm working for Swahili.
Yes, please.